Not so many years ago, people devoted some of their free time to patronizing local businesses around town. Although the main goal was purchasing necessities, different local shops offered many diversions. Shoppers could amuse themselves with artful, handcrafted, or unique merchandise. Examine different recreational equipment. And of course, reward themselves with an old-fashioned tasty treat. But today, with online purchasing and major retail chains, have people forgotten the pleasures of patronizing local businesses? Mayor Marks, along with over 100 local business owners, hopes not. In January, the mayor announced the Local Business Saturday initiative to encourage Tallahassee area residents to make an effort to shop at local businesses.
It's safe to say that nearly everyone has felt the effects of our economic climate. So in an effort to strengthen our local economy, I am designating every second Saturday of the month in 2011 as Local Business Saturday. The community as a whole will benefit from a stronger local economy. For every $100 spent locally, an estimated 68 of those dollars stay in our community. Understand that 68 of those dollars stay in our community. Not only we're talking about shopping locally and helping our local businesses, but we also are talking about creating jobs. Thank you so much. Now we got to go out and shop and shop and shop locally, okay? Thank you very much, and thank all of the businesses that are...
So far, there have been 3 Local Business Saturdays spotlighting different areas of town: the South Side, Midtown, and the Market District. Now we'll visit some of the participating businesses.
I started Quarter Moon Imports after I moved here to Tallahassee about 21 years ago. I didn't find the exact job I was looking for, and so I decided to create my own. And it came out of a love for handicrafts of different cultures and an interest in different cultures. We are a gift store, a clothing store, a store where you can find something for your house, something unique.
I didn't know about Local Business Saturdays. It's really important to promote the local businesses, number one, because basically they're a part of our community.
I think the community gets to know you not just from what you have to sell them, but also what you have to contribute to the community. And we're really proud to have provided all sorts of donations and financial support to different local organizations. We're responsive to our community. We hear what they're interested in and we respond really personally. I've gotten to know a lot of people in the community just from being behind the counter of a locally owned business.
My nickname is Grace. I'm Korean, so Korean name is Jung. And everybody calls me just Grace. It's a Grace Week shop and Broadway menswear. We got to combine now together, but we've been here almost 30 years. We got most everything in here, so it's like a one-stop shopping. I'm just happy with my customer, so I try to make a low price for my customer.
So unusual, and you can wear it so well.
Well, you know, I have a client. She said when she wears my jewelry, it's the only time men walk across the room and want to touch her.
Oh, I need some.
All right, let me get another model. I put myself through college working in retail, and so I love retail. You know, is this not beautiful? Look at this.
I think it's a fantastic idea. I think it's a way for local businesses to have not only new new potential customers when we focus on doing this every second Saturday, but also friends who haven't been by to see them for a while, and I think it's also a great way to support our local economy. Don't you agree, RJ?
I agree. Our local businesses here in Tallahassee do so much. They support a lot of the human services organizations. If you go to any of the events, they support as far as sponsorships or in silent auctions, and so it's just great for us to be able to support them back as well.
It's a win-win. We get to spend time with our friends, we get to shop. It doesn't take long. You just make the call, and once you make the call, they're ready to go.
You know, we hate to see wonderful things leave our community, but if we don't support them, then they can't be successful businesses. So even if you can't get out on the second Saturday, make sure all throughout the week, every weekend, you're supporting our local businesses.
It was fun participating in the second Saturday Shop Locally. They had an emphasis in Midtown, and so Jane Marks and her crew of women came to the shop, and it was just all exciting. I'm a jewelry designer. I've been a jewelry designer for about 20 years. I was an anthropology major and then went out to Arizona as an archaeologist for 10 years. And I kind of segued into jewelry because I just loved the cultures I studied. I think that the local businesses in town, we're like the blood that flows through the local community's veins. Without us, I don't think that local community would be as interesting, as vibrant. Tallahassee's a very vibrant town.
What we sell here in our store is something a little bit different. We have a mixture of new designer pieces mixed in with vintage pieces. That's where I feel the best style comes from, is when you can mix and match some new pieces and throw in some really different special pieces to make your wardrobe different and unique from everybody else's. Vintage is actually, that's my true passion. That's where all of this started, is my desire to go out and hunt for things and pick through things and find those great pieces. We really pride ourselves here with customer service. Customers come in and say, your employees are extraordinary. Were so patient and spent so much time with me, and I think it's very important in this day and age with the economy for small businesses to really have something special when it comes to their customer service. Also, a good reason to shop locally is we do a lot of charity work within the community. We just did a fashion show for breast cancer. We collect shoes here for Souls for Souls. They ship shoes all over the world wherever they're in need. And last year we collected 1,000 pair of shoes that we sent over. I think Tallahassee has got some amazing local business and local shopping, and I love it here.
They're flip-flops. They're flip-flops. It's amazing. Let's go.
Our store is 10,000 Villages, and we have been here for 5 years. We're a nonprofit fair trade retail store, and we market and sell the handicrafts of artisans from developing countries. And there are a group of stores of 10,000 Villages across the United States, so we're one of many that do this. We have 2 staff members and then a group of about 40 volunteers who run the store. We are very excited to be a part of Local Business Saturday. We have had great success from the February events that we did. For this second Saturday, our event is International Day for Nigeria and other African countries. So we're featuring Commissioner Akinyemi, and he's prepared traditional stew for us to serve at the store. We're giving out samples.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's really good.
Our mission is so that artisans in 38 developing nations at this time can have adequate income. And it's mostly in smaller villages between Central America and South America, as well as Africa and as well as Asia.
Shopping local is good for the community itself, and in our type of store, it's great that the artisans can benefit as well.
I've been wanting to come into this store, and so I'm glad I got the opportunity to do it today on Local Business Saturday. My family's here from out of town, and so we just wanted to come around and just look at some unique things, and this is a great place that we found here.
This is the Economy Drugstore at 319 North Macomb Street. We have been in this block since 1951 as this family-owned business. My father and another gentleman, Dr. Clarence Beverly, purchased the drugstore in 1951. When my father died, my mother and I have been here in the pharmacy.
I go back way in 1950s, but at that particular time, we were the only pharmacy between Pensacola and Live Oak insofar as a black pharmacy, and we have been here since.
We like the idea of the second Saturday afternoon program that's being initiated now, and we feel that the local businesses all need to be supported, and we are definitely a long-standing local business. When Cassandra Durant came to us with the idea of her gift baskets, we talked it over and thought, well, maybe this would be something that we could try out, and we're very happy to have had the baskets in.
Being here at Economy Drugstore has allowed me the opportunity to build a stable business, to get the word out about what I'm offering to the community, and we cater to any event and anything that you have going on. Previously, we just sold out of Valentine's baskets, and I think it's just a great opportunity, it really is.
When churches or organizations or people who are running for something at one of the local schools will come in and say, will you support my candidacy? Will you support my club? Will you support my fish fry? We love to do that, but you have to support us also.
Lofty Pursuits is a store of fun. We sell toys, games, ice cream, soda fountain treats, and candy. We make the candy in-house. We make the soda fountain treats in-house. I grew up in New York City, Brooklyn to be specific, and there were still soda fountains in business when I was growing up. For our candy, we've brought in Wes Raley, and Wes is a master candy maker. He apprenticed for 3 years and worked for another year in field. Some of our equipment dates as early as the 1850s, and it still works, and we're still making candy on it. The care and detail that we do to get all of our products here gets across to our customers through word of mouth. Word of mouth is the key to this. We're getting repeat clients. We're getting people back on a daily or weekly basis. They review us well on the internet. They rave about us to their friends, and people remember us. The way to compete with the internet is to have a compelling reason to come into the store. In our case, the compelling reason is a place to play games. We have people right next to me right now playing board games, a place to eat ice cream, a place to socialize, a place to remember, a place that's fun.
We're at Shaw's Athletics, and we've been open 35 years. Well, I think the mayor's initiative on this with the Shop Local is excellent, because we're in an internet world, and people do think they can get anything they want whenever they can on the internet, and it's better to get it on the internet and all this stuff, which really is a lot of times not true. Tennis rackets, for instance, you can come in, touch it, feel it, buy it, and go out and play with it. And so I'm glad somebody, the mayor's wife in particular, is doing it here locally. We're a big doctor referral source for patients that are coming out of the doctor's office who need proper footwear and so on. The other thing is that we're Tallahassee's tennis shop and Tallahassee's running shop for 35 years. I think you have to understand what your customers want and then educate them to new things that they actually need.
You can't put the pressure on that toe.
I think anytime you keep the local money local, it's a good thing. I brought my son in today to buy a pair of running shoes, so I might not say shop local, but a lot of times when we do go shopping, it is at a local business.
We are very, very attuned to the fact that we've got to create an atmosphere in the city of Tallahassee where people will buy local. We want to focus attention on local businesses, and that's what this is designed to do. Let me also thank those private sector entities that have been involved as well. More Consulting, Net Files, the Tallahassee Chamber, the Capital City Chamber, locally owned Tallahassee, and Market District Tallahassee as well. And we have others, but the bottom line is to encourage our citizens to buy local.